Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Just want to say hello and hope everybody's doing well today. This is the pile of the things that I've done so far with this kind of clean off your desk challenge where if you haven't been watching, I basically have just been taking things that I have on my desk and making things only with that. The only exception is tools that I might need or supplies like glue and paint and ink or something like that. So other than that, that's what I've been doing the last few videos, and I've had a lot of fun with it, and I've actually surprised myself with some of the things that I've made. So I will show you what I have so far. This is the last thing we made, is we made this journal, and it was quite shocking to me that I had enough papers that I would want to use and enough things, especially textiles, because I'd put a bunch of them away already and I didn't have a lot out. Definitely did not have a lot of things to decorate with. And for the cover, I actually had just this one envelope to use, and I think it turned out really cute. The inside of it is rather grungy. We'll go over that in a minute. But I also, the time before that, we made these two little writing journals from just stuff that I had on my desk. I think they turned out really cute too. So I think that was a fun project. And the first thing we had done is we had done all of these little paper clips to put in the journals, and I think these turned out super cute too. And I am real excited about all the things that I've made just from junk on my desk. Okay, today what I want to do is just talk about some other things I'm going to do. I'm not sure how many more of these I'm going to do. This may be the last one. It really kind of just depends, but I'm going to move this aside. What it depends on is how much I get done. So let me get all my stuff ready to go. What I want to do today in taking out this journal, remember I said I wasn't going to decorate it, etc., etc. And I kind of got to where I started thinking about it here. Like, I think I can use that in there. This is kind of a neutral journal, so I'm not really adding the pink and stuff. So I have a couple of those I can use. And that's what got me thinking, is that I think I have enough stuff on my desk that I could decorate this. And that may be the determining factor as to whether I do one or two more of these. But obviously I could put this in the journal pretty much anywhere, you know, and it would be pretty. So I'm not really too concerned, because I flipped through a lot of my stuff and I figured out I actually have a lot in there so that I could use. So, like, you know, I mean, there's just so many things that you don't think about using. There we go. So I'm not sure that's where I would put those, but you could definitely put those in the journal. This journal, it would work. I could have easily put these on front. Remember when I said I didn't have anything really to decorate it with? Like, for instance, this would look really cute right up here, I think. Right? Maybe right here. Right in the corner. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. That's kind of pretty. Okay, so anyway, so I'm going to just think about not necessarily going page by page, but I'm just going to make some things and in kind of a neutral, and that way I can just see where they fit, and that's how much decorating I'm going to do. It's basically what I can come up with. So, all right, so I'm going to put that aside for now. and we shall go ahead and look at what I have to work with. I went through all my stuff, and I said in my last video that I figured out, for the most part, I was spending a good amount of my time sorting, and then I would have to edit that out or try and edit a lot of it out. And I decided to do that ahead of time. These are all the things that I found that you could possibly put in a journal that were somewhat neutral. And actually most of the stuff was, because I had put away a lot of stuff. So, and let's see, I'm going to pull out the things that I want to decorate up. Got a lot of things potentially to work with, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Not to mention, I have a stash of paper. I have a whole stash of paper that's on my desk that I can make things with and I can use to embellish. So I got a lot going on there. And let's see here. Take some of this out now, put it aside. And I have my, I kind of went and got my neutral textiles that I had. Oh, these are more paper things. Didn't even realize that was there. I got all that and kind of just put it on this tray so I would know what I had to work with. And let's see. First thing I want to do, move this off to the side. Do that. I am going to go ahead and kind of make coffee, not really coffee dye, but spray these. Not those are done. Okay, just so that I have them a little bit more grungy, because that's kind of how that the journal is. So I've got a couple of glassine bags here. I've got an envelope. I've got a CD envelope, and then I've got this. So I don't know that I'll use all of them, but I figured I might as well do this. And I am using, this is just something that I have that is, I use alcohol ink, and it dries quickly, and then I can definitely just make it look a little bit more vintage. Here, I think I'm just going to dip this in and get it kind of how I want it. I just don't want it to look all new, you know. Here, put that in there somewhere. The stuff dries really quick, so you have to work with it. I'll just spray that side a little bit. And I have another color I want to use too with it. I just sometimes like to use two colors. This is kind of a, oh, I didn't realize that was even on there. Might as well just do it, huh? All right. And then that goes here. All right, so now I think I'm going to get my other, what did I do with that? I brought it. All right. And I'm going to go ahead. And this is just a kind of a light brown, but it has, because this is mixed with water, it's a different kind of look. And it's an oxide. So, I mean, I have a coffee spray that I could, oh, I didn't do that. There we go. I usually do that. Okay, there we go. So it's going to dry differently and leave different markings and stuff on it, which is great. All right, do the back of that. And undo that a little bit. All right, I didn't do the inside. And I'm going to do that. And now what I'm going to do, just take this mat, and I'm going to go ahead and let me wipe off my hands real quick so they don't stain forever. I think I'll just get a wipe for that. And I'm going to put this aside just because I want it to dry. And I have other things I'm going to be doing, so I'll leave that to dry naturally. Go ahead and pick up some more color there. Why not? So now what I want to do is I am going to concentrate on some of these other things. So I have these, and I think what I want to do is I want to take these Sampool Polaroids, and I think I'm going to use that for that. So I picked out 3, right? Okay, yeah, those were the 3 I was going to use. Yeah, the other ones have kind of pink in it, and I kind of don't want to do that, so I'm going to use those. And I'm trying to put this so you can see. And I'm going to go ahead, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these right here. And then I'm going to sew around them. Okay, not the whole thing, just that portion. And then I'm gonna, I don't know if I want to add things before or after I sew. I may want to just do it all at one time. And I'm getting down to the point where I don't have a lot of stuff left, so I kind of have to work with what I have. So, all right, that's pretty good. And then let's see, I have, maybe, do I want to put that on top? Maybe I do. And then I have this. I could do that up there. I can do that over here. I like to mix different kinds of lace and stuff. But, you know, like I said, I'm only using stuff that is on my desk. If it's just, you know. Okay, I think that is good. I think I'm not going to make this super complicated because we got to get a lot of stuff done. All right, so let's just get these little scissors. I like using these. So I'm going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to glue everything and then sew. That's what I'm going to do. All right, and then I'm going to put this one on top. So I am going to, and I said this on my last video, I've decided I am going to devote February to finishing projects. And I said I think the reason, I think I did it last year too, I think the reason I end up doing that is because I spend January cleaning up, because, you know, after Christmas it looks like a bomb went off. And then I find things and I go, wow, I need to finish that, you know, and then so I think that's what I'm going to do. So I have those 3 and I will sew around them, but I am not going to stop now. I'm going to keep going. So now I have this bag. What am I going to do with you? I don't know what, I don't have that much left over. It's too small. I don't have a lot to decorate with, so this might be a tricky one. Let me see what I have here. I'm going to sew around here and here and then glue it on. So I'll put that in my sewing pile. I might want to put lace or trim on that. Let's see here. Let's see, I have to, yeah, I might do that. That might look pretty. Yeah. All right, I will do that. I'm going to put that there. And do I have enough to do on the bottom? I might. Yeah, I just talked myself into it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some lace and trim on that. I'm not sewing that because obviously I'd be sewing through the bag. And I want to leave the bag. I'm going to have to come up with something to put in the bag, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can come up with because I don't know. I'm sure I can figure something out. All right, I'm going to leave that. This is kind of twisted up, and I'm going to leave it that way because I like it. I like it, not perfect. Not perfect is perfect. And I'm going to do that. So anyway, in February, I am going to be doing a lot of boho stuff. So if you're interested in that, I will be doing that. I have decided I'm going to be doing a few other things very different on my channel, and come up with more of a plan on certain days. I am going to be doing more of my Tim Holtz Tuesday. Because it was well received. So, all right, well, I'll sew around that and then I'll glue it down. And that will be that one. And let's see what else we have. Okay, this is just a glassine bag, and I'm going to take this little postcard thing and I'm going to go ahead and just ink that up. And this has already been kind of coffee dyed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that on there. And let's see what else. Oh, these were actually the ones I was going to use, and I used some different ones. Oh well. I think those turned out okay. They'll be fine. I'm going to put that there. I wonder if that can go inside and fit in there. This is like a check, if it would fit. Oh, I like that. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything too fancy on this. I'm just going to go ahead and I don't know if I'm going to put any other paper on that with that. I know what I could do is I could take some of this, or maybe I don't know. What do I have? I really am getting down very, very low. Just am. Okay. I'm not kidding. I have like, you know, a few scraps of things here and there, and that's it. But I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. It's hard because I know I have so many things I could use. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Oh, good. I have that. That's good. Do that. A little bit of that. I've got some dictionary page. All right. I think I've got lots to work with. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, I've got part of a paper bag. Okay, let's see here. So I'm gonna, this is bent, but I'm gonna tear it off. I'm just gonna do a little bit of collage. I've got this, which is like a map, so take a little piece of this map. How much of that can I put on there? I can put like a lot of it actually. Okay. I don't know, do I want to leave that like that? I might. All right, let's see here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And I don't know what else I'm going to put on there with it. But I figured, you know what? It's a postcard, so we got a map on there. I really need to put a pin in here because it's just not coming out right. Get that. I keep constantly losing these stainless steel pins all the time for my glue, and I'm like, I finally bought some more so that I have like a lot, and I'm just, it seems like I'm losing them more now because I know I have more. So anyway, that's kind of a pain. All right, so let's put that down. So that is going to go about right here. And then, what else do I want to put with that? Do I want to put this like right under it? How do I want to do that? I don't want to make everything so complicated because I want to be able to have time to get all the things done that I want to do. I want something else up there, like maybe some of this dictionary page. I love, love, love the color on this. Okay. I'm going to put that there, I think. All right. So anyway, this was so much fun. So I think I'm going to, like this challenge, I'm going to probably do again at some point, just because I really enjoyed doing it, and really kind of just depends on how many people watch it. I may do it on my own and then not have you guys watch, because if you're not interested, you're not interested. I get it, you know. Just because it's fun to me doesn't mean you're interested in it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that little postcard on there as my focal point, because I don't have a lot of other focal points other than the sand pools. And then, you know, I did say that I could use stamps, so I may take out my stamps and try a few of those. All right. Oh, looks like I need to glue that. Well, I can tell time-wise this is probably going to be 2 sessions because this doesn't look good as far as time. All right, so that's going to be like that, and then I'm going to put this little check in there, maybe. So I have this, and this is just a little neutral envelope, so I'm going to go ahead and fold that the way it's supposed to be folded. I think, I don't remember, I think this is a freebie from Andrea Artie Mays. I'm not positive though, but I think it might be. It's hard for me to remember because I think I put it all, you know, like I thought I was going to use it, so it was on my desk and it got separated from the rest of it. So, but oh, and then last year in February when I was doing my Finish It kind of February, I took all of my digitals that I, you know, like, you know how you do the digitals and then you don't use all of them that you think you're going to use. Like, I don't always put, you know, like if there's 10 pages in a digital kit or something, I don't always use all those. A lot of times I may just use 5 or 6 of them, or whatever. And it's not that the other ones aren't pretty. I've just chosen certain ones. And but I keep them. I usually print off the whole thing. And then I don't usually print off pieces. I print off the whole thing most of the time. And so then I have all these extra digitals, and I made a couple journals with those, and I actually really liked how they turned out. So it was very eclectic. It had all the different the digitals that I hadn't used from a lot of different artists, and I think it turned out really cool. So I think that I'm on my finish it February. If I have time, I'm going to go ahead and include doing that, because I think that makes a really fun journal. And I forgot to put glue right there. All right. So now what I'm going to do with this is I am just going to put a little bit of decoration on that. So there we go. All right, so that's done. And what did I just drop? Okay, I felt something drop, but oh, I don't see it. See, that's what happens. Things drop, and then you're like, oh, okay, wait. You know, never going to find it again. I love this just the way it is, but I want to have something to put in it. I don't know. Wonder if one of these tags will eventually be able to go in it, if it'll fit. It might. Oh, perfect. Look at that, guys. Perfect. Okay, when I sew that up, we'll put that in there. I have no idea what I'm going to put in that little envelope. I might not put anything. Okay, so I found this little transparency. It's a little messed up, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. How big does this need to be? So I do need to cut this here. And I think we have yet another piece that we can use. Okay, we're going to be running out of time. I have these two. Where did the other one go? There was another one there. You're going to drive me crazy, aren't you? There it is. Okay, so I have these two, and I want to put like material on there, so let's see what I have. I don't have a lot, and I have to use it sparingly because, so I'm going to put that on here. All right, so let's just do, well, actually I don't want to cover all of that up, so I need something smaller. Ooh, 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 ooh. How about these little pearls? I'll do that. That'll work. We'll put pearls up there. How about that? I forgot about my little pearls. I don't want to, there's too much glue there. All right, how about that? So we put the little pearls there. And get some of that extra glue off of there. Well, there we go, another one. All right, I think we probably reached close to the limit. Oh, I just feel like I should put this little lady somewhere. And then I've got this one too, look at that. Where should she be? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and probably sew the things I need to sew on this, and then we'll do a part 2 to this. And so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and you know, start the video at the point where I left off, and then we'll finish making stuff for the journal. Okay, so I'll see you again next time, and take care. Bye.